Good morning, everyone. I hope that you are all doing well and enjoying our new online sessions. Today, we have a new topic, which is an apostrophe, how to use an apostrophe and when to use it. Of course, the apostrophe is different from the comma because, the comma comes on the line, but the apostrophe is up there. So let's start. Today, we're going to have 4 cases of using an apostrophe. Then in part 2 of the same lesson, we're going to continue with the rest of the cases. Case number 1. Use an apostrophe plus S to show that one person or one thing owns or is a member of something, like Amy's music class. Here, Amy is a name. Then we added an apostrophe S to show that this music class is for Amy. Lisa's car, the same case, it's a singular noun. So we add an apostrophe and an S to show possession, to show that this car belongs to Lisa. Robert's car, the same case. Robert is singular, so we add an apostrophe and an S to show possession, to show that Robert owns this car. My father's phone, also the same case, apostrophe S for a singular noun. Now, what if the name of the person is ending or ends with an S, like Ross? In this case, we normally add another S with an apostrophe. It's Ross's room, Ross's sports teams. So if the name ends in an S, we add another apostrophe S to create the possessive form. Okay, is this the only case? No. It is also acceptable to add only an apostrophe to the end of the singular name or the singular noun that ends in an S, like here, Ross. So you can write it this way, Ross's, Venus's atmosphere, whatever the name is. And you can also add an apostrophe at the end of the name. So which one is correct? Both are correct. Which one are we going to use? For me, I prefer to use the first one. Ross's room. Add an apostrophe S. The other way is correct too, adding an apostrophe only, but if you ask me for our exams, which one should we do? This one, apostrophe S. Ross's room. So again, for singular nouns, we have 2 cases. In most cases, we add an apostrophe, an S, to singular nouns to show possession. And if the name ends with an S, we also add an apostrophe S, but we have another case, which is adding an apostrophe after the name. Both are correct, as I said. Okay, case number 2. Use an apostrophe after the S at the end of a plural noun to show possession. If we have a word like parent and we make it into plural by adding an S like parents, in this case, we already added an S. So there's no need to add another apostrophe S. Just add an apostrophe after the S. Again, if you have a plural noun that ends in an S, we know that this S is not a part of the word. We just added that S to show that it's plural. So in this case, there's no need to add another S. Just put the apostrophe after this S. The same case, the boys' books. Boy, singular, to make it plural, we added an S, boys. So there's no need to add apostrophe S, just add an apostrophe after the S. The girls, the same thing, it's girl, and then we added S to make it plural, so add an apostrophe. Smiths, it's a family name, also add the apostrophe after the plural S. So what if we have a plural noun that does not end in an S, like children, like men, like women, like a lot of irregular plurals? In this case, we deal with that as a singular noun. We add an apostrophe and S, like the children, it's a plural noun, but here we did not add an S for plural. It's an irregular plural. In this case, we treat it as if it's a singular word. We just add an apostrophe S. The children's rooms. The same way, men. The singular is man, and this is plural, but this plural does not need an S. It's irregular, so we add an apostrophe S. The women, the same case, the women's baths. So let's go back and sum up what we studied today. First thing, if you have a singular noun, add an apostrophe S. If you have a singular noun, whether it's a name or a noun, whether it's a name or a noun, as I said, just add an apostrophe S. So what if the name of a person or of a planet or anything ends with an S, like Cross, like Venus? You have two cases. You can deal with it normally, like any singular noun, just adding apostrophe and S, or you can just add an apostrophe after the name. Second case, if we have a plural noun that ends with an S, just add an apostrophe after the S. There's no need for another apostrophe S. Parents, it was parent, then we added the S for plural, then here for possession we had only an apostrophe at the end. If we have a plural noun that does not end in an S, in this case, just deal with it as if it's a singular noun and add an apostrophe S. The homework will be attached as usual. See you in part 2 from apostrophe. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.